Good morning. So I'm here to answer your burning questions. I am Dakota, and this is today's water with Dakota, but typically it's coffee. So this question comes from Michaela, and she says, "Dear Dakota, I have just discovered your site. Good for you. I have a fantastic shaman coach, and I am starting the journey of learning more about how I can be of service to people, as I have energy that I believe is there to be used that way. I'd like to congratulate you on an amazing website. Parentheses, I'm a sales and marketing director. Thank you very much. It's so comprehensive, thorough, clear, and inviting. A lot of work. Whoever is in charge of that, please give them my kudos." That would be me. Thank you. I have a question. All the meditations and teachings, do you create them based on people's needs, or are they old meditations you learned yourself? I'm basically interested in how is all that content created. Thank you for bringing the additional resources of wisdom to my life, Michaela. Well, that is a loaded question. So here's the content. Let's start there. The content of my work, the teachings, the mentorship, the online classes, all of that is really created out of my 30-some years of just being in this field and working with people and observing, and also having some great mentors along the way. My own soul work, just the way that I have kind of approached things. I have a very strong inclination of bringing together different modalities and different ways of looking at things. And so I teach based on that. And so the content, I might teach one thing 5 different ways, and it mostly is so that it can reach different people. It can kind of serve as a conduit for other veins to go out of. So all the content is my own creation based on my life, my observations, my relationships, my work with my guides, work with my mentors. And I find that I am drawn to something. For example, I just recently have been really drawn to take the emotional body a lot deeper than I ever have before. And the moment that kind of clicked into my awareness, then I just started sitting with it. And we actually taught a retreat here last week. It was a 7-day Wisdom Keeper retreat. And I used that event to kind of dump my brain, so to speak, onto paper and really kind of give a voice to what it was that was percolating. And in doing that, it combined with really the messages and the downloads that I get from my guides, it all started to unfold and become this really amazing, beautiful thing. And so today, just before I came out here, and most of last night, I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning, just taking this idea and this concept and laying it out on a map, so to speak, and working conjointly with my guides to fine-tune it. And it's still being fine-tuned. And that's the next piece of something that I'm teaching that's going to be a little bit bigger. So it's kind of hard to say how my content gets generated in that way, because what I find too is that I may not know the reason that emotional piece is coming together for me right now. I've taught about emotions, for 30 years, so emotions are not new to me, but this particular concept is kind of like a revelation for me. It's the next step. And when that happens for me organically like that, what I learn is that my guides are prepping my work for what is needed next. So it may not be based on people's needs right in this very moment that I'm creating it, but I guarantee you that it's going to meet people's needs where they are the moment that I offer it to the public, which will happen actually this week because I'm writing a class for our mentorship, and we are doing the deep dive into the emotional body. So I believe that there will be a lot of resonance with what I'm going to present to them, and that's exciting to me. Now, for the meditations, I have a very, how to say, unique way of doing them. Unless it is layered with music or layered with my voice, if I have multiple tracks on one, and several do, the voice part of it, the actual me talking, is one take. I will not edit. Very, very rarely. If my dog is snoring, I will chunk that out and leave a little silent blank there. But 98% of the time, all of my meditations are me sitting down and getting into that space. I usually will pick one theme, maybe one song, and I will just go into a meditation. And basically what I'm doing is I am giving voice to what I am seeing or what I am experiencing with my guides. And that's how I create meditations. I don't edit. I don't, which makes it very easy for me. I just sit down and let it go. And the only other thing that I will do in some cases is I will go back over that track and add layers of music, and sometimes I'll add some sound effects. Sometimes I'll do a voiceover that will add to it to give it depth. Very rarely do I do that, but so that's the only other thing I do. But the actual meditation is a organic, inspired moment created by my willingness to listen to something beyond me. How's that? Okay, that was kind of a long answer, but I'm really glad you wrote, and thank you for appreciating my website. It really, it's a labor of love, and I love to teach. I don't always love to do the business website maintenance kind of stuff, but I end up doing it, so it really, it hits me in the heart when you say that, so thank you. Okay, you have a great day. All right, bye. Hey, so stick with me for just one more minute. I've got something really exciting to tell you, that we are just now going to be opening up a private, super private Facebook group for just a very select people who are very interested in this kind of work. So what we're planning on doing is doing some light teachings that will kind of coincide with what we do in the mentorship, to give you a little taste test of each of the directions. And so for 9 weeks, out of each time that we go around the medicine wheel, we will re-embark on a new direction and give you some challenges and some fun things to do that will kind of line you up with that energy of the medicine wheel. I'll also be doing a live meditation every single week, and we call that Trance Tuesday, so you can guess what day it's going to be on. And in addition to that, we're also going to do, in August, we're going to do a 21-day gratitude challenge. I can kind of foresee that in the fall time, we're going to do a 21-day soul detox cleanse. We'll do 21 days of ritual. We're just going to do all kinds of stuff. So anyway, this is an invitation-only type Facebook group. It's a closed group. So if you want in, then go to the link below and let us know that you want in, and we will make sure that you get a personal invite. So again, go to the link below, get your personal invite, your little golden VIP card, and join us. We're actually going to be starting meditations now, so they probably, by the time you see this, have already started. So get on there and come join the community. Now, wait, before I let you go, before you hit that stop button, this group, this Facebook group, is I want the energy to be super high, and I want it to be really authentic, and I want people to show up. So if you're just joining the group just to have it on a tab on the sidebar, you know, it's not going to be worth your while. It's not going to be worth my while. I want people who are engaged. I want people who are really interested in learning this work. So if you know somebody also that you think would fit that, then please give them this link and let them kind of join up. Or you all, once you're in, you can invite people in as well that you want. But really, I'm very protective of my groups, so please come join us if you really feel called and led to. All right, I'll see you in Facebook or in another coffee. Bye, guys.